Hello everyone, this is Mohan Surya. Welcome back to All-Rounder MSD channel. So in this video, I'm going to explain what are the best tools openly available for interview preparation. So when your experience crosses 4 years, right? So people do expect to write a code, and also they expect to write a SQL query, and they can ask you to explain the architecture as well. So let me divide the tools as per their technologies. So I have divided these tools. What are the tools available for .NET, what are the tools available for SQL, and what about the architectural visualization tools. So you don't need to install Visual Studio, you don't need to install any SQL software management studio. The moment interviewer asked you to write a program by sharing your screen, the moment we feel little anxiety and we feel little nervous. If they are freshers, they may say we are not aware. They can also try to skip the interview. So by practicing thoroughly by using these tools, you can easily avoid that anxiety, and you can easily try to write the code, and you can rather than interviewer asking you to share your screen, you will be in a position to ask him in the reverse, can I share my screen and write a program instead? Can I share my screen and explain the architecture diagram? You should be in that position, but that will happen only through the thorough practice and the effort you put on these tools. And no other software is required for the architecture visualization diagrams. So I'm going to cover the tools separately for .NET, SQL, and architecture related tools. So these are the best tools available for the different technologies. So whatever the tools I am showing, so I have analyzed, I made my own research. So I found these are the best tools available openly for freshers as well as the experienced people. We have 3 tools for .NET. One is .NET Fiddle, and other is try.NET, and other one is one compiler. So let me explain one by one. So let me take this URL. If I click on this, if I just open this .NET Fiddle.NET in the browser, we can see the editable window where you can practice your coding programs. You can create your own account here, and you can save your fiddles. You can also give them a name, and you can go through them whenever you need it. So you just need to click on the new. Yeah, it will open the fiddle, and you can try practicing here. So the .NET Fiddle has more capabilities than other tools which I see. So it can have we can also select the framework version here, and it is having the capabilities for other VB.NET and also the F# as well. So the second tool we have is try.NET, so which is a Microsoft tool where we can directly run the codes through the small prompt provided by Microsoft here. If you see, I am just running the code here. You can also have your own code and run it through this try.NET tool. So the third tool is one compiler for C#. Just taking the URL and copy pasting here. So this is also for the C# programming. Here the one compiler will have the feature to directly connect to the AI. For that you just need to log into the account. You can log in, you can create your own account, and you can save all your practice programs. So these are all free of cost and very easy to use rather than installing the Visual Studio Community version. For SQL we have 2 tools. Let me explain one by one. So there is a tool SQLite 1. So you can create your own tables here, and we have also some predefined tables. You can use AI to generate the table scripts. So if you see here, I have already script pasted here. So let me run the scripts here. Total complete scripts I am selecting. So I can see the table got created. there are two tables. One is employee and also test. So I'm just running this query on top of the table I created. So it is giving me the salary, and I can also edit it. So what is the third salary? So I'm just checking. So the other tool for SQL we have is DB Fiddle. So let me copy it here. So this is having option to have AI as well. So you can directly give the table name and the column text and all. It can generate you the DDL for you. And let me show you how we can do it. I have already some pre-generated script from AI. So let me copy it here. Okay. So if I run it, we can see the data here. The last and most important tool is excalibra.com. So using this, you can create some diagrams. You can have some predefined libraries inside it, and then you can use them to explain the architecture or any DS questions, or even the coding program questions. So let me show you how you can do it. I'm already using this excalibra.com to show this video, and I have created this table to show you all this. And even you can create some diagrams. So assume you have some Kubernetes services you are using inside your project, and you have some event hubs connected to this Kubernetes service. Then I can give my event hub name here. So this way you can explain the project architecture in your interview. And if suppose this is connecting to some function apps, so this way we can explain. So this is very easy to use, and you can explain. You can and by going through the library, you can pre-download all the libraries whatever you want. You can search here and you can download, or you can add it to add Excalibra. It will add it to your libraries, and you can explaining the project architecture questions, DS questions, and some coding programming questions with the pictorial representation will give a good impression to the interviewer, and also improve your confidence while explaining the topics. So rather than explaining in words, try to ask interviewer if I can share my screen and show it with a pictorial representation, and based on that you can draw some diagrams according to your project architecture, and you can explain them in a better way. So try to practice by using all these tools. So you will see the improvement within a couple of days. Thank you all the best for your interviews.